Hey guys, it's Brian Myers here, Primitive Strength in Amarillo, and I want to show you some mobility drills for thoracic extension, stretching the thoracic up here, okay, anteriorly and posteriorly. Got a foam roller and yoga block, a couple of bells. These are light 10 kilo bells. So a lot of us are desk jockeys. You sit all day long, typing on the computer or just staring at your phone. Bad posture, things like that. Everything in the chest area, shoulders starts to tighten up, close in. We want to open that back up. We have proud chest, we can sit the shoulders back, and we feel good in this position with nice posture, okay? So one of the things that I will do with my students and myself, first thing I'm gonna do, have Roxanne come around to the side. I'm just gonna loosen up my back, my erectors with some foam rolling. I'm gonna keep my hips low. I'm gonna start off the lower back, tilting from side to side, getting those erectors. I'm gonna work my way up to the mid and the upper back. And when I'm doing the upper, I wanna get my shoulder blades out of the way. So I'm gonna give myself a hug and expose those rhomboids. And then I'm gonna shift to the left and shift to the right and loosen those up a little bit. And you want to spend a little bit longer, 30 to 60 seconds, 10 to 15 passes doing that, okay? Once those are loose, back is loose, the first one for the thoracic extension is a modified one, okay? You're going to take the foam roller and we want to go in between the shoulder blades. We're going to keep the hips on the floor. I'm going to cradle my head. I'm going to take a breath in, and when I exhale, I'm going to picture myself breaking over the top of the foam roller, opening up my chest, okay? And I'm only going as far as I feel comfortable. I'm not really going to push this. Cradle the head, take a breath in, exhale, and open up. Okay, when I get into this position, I'm going to keep a slight contraction in my abs, but I'm going to continue to breathe normally. Okay, I'm not going to hold my breath when I get here. Still cradling the head to protect the neck. We'll hold that anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Being careful when you come back up. You can move it down just a little bit. Okay, it's going to get tighter the further down you go, but we will not go past the thoracic spine. We will not go into the lumbar region, okay? Same thing again, inhale. Exhale, breaking myself over the top of the foam roller. Continuing to breathe. Now this can also be done by taking your hands back, open them up into an overhead position. You want to make sure and protect your neck. If you need something underneath your head, you can use the yoga block when you come back. And open up and reach towards the ground. Okay? So that's the first one. The second one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to loosen up my back. I'm going to place some kettlebells, a barbell. You can use the bottom of your couch, something to hold your hands in that overhead, a nice overhead position here, okay? You're also, on this one, you are also going to want to have the yoga block underneath your student's head to protect their neck, okay? Again, I'm going to get the foam roller underneath my shoulder blades. Now, the thing that changes here is that my hips are going to control this movement. I'm not going to break myself over the foam roller. I'm going to be dropping my hips so the hips are in control of the movement. I'm going to place the foam roller in between my shoulder blades. Hips are high. I'm going to grab hold of my kettlebells, my barbells, something to get me in that overhead position with my elbows locked out. My shoulders are down away from my ears. I'm going to take a breath in, and when I exhale, I'm going to slowly drop my hips, again, opening my chest up towards the ceiling. With each exhalation, I'll drop them a little bit further. Now, if you don't get to the ground, that's okay. Do not force your hips down to the ground, all right? You're going to feel a really nice stretch in this position. If you can get your hips to the ground, that is fine. You'll drop them down. You're going to feel a really nice stretch in the chest and the back and the shoulders. And then when I'm ready to get out of this, all I'm going to do is raise my hips back up. Let go of the kettlebells of the barbell, and then I can drop back down. Same thing on that one. You can slide down just a little bit further below the shoulder blades, but don't go too much deeper than that. Like I said, it's going to get a lot tighter the further you go. Be very careful doing that. If you're working that alone, I suggest doing just the first one on your own. If you're going into this one, make sure that you have someone that has done this before, your coach, someone to help cue you, to put the yoga block underneath your head and make sure that you've got the foam roller in the right position. Okay? Check us out on the web at primitivestrengthama.com. You can follow me on Instagram and follow our business page on Facebook at Primitive Strength. Hope y'all have a great week. Talk to you soon.